About to hit my plug's line. I need some fucking cocaine. I just scammed a white man named Kurt Cobain. Where did I get that from? That wasn't one of mine, by the way. It sounds like something I would say, but that wasn't me. Oh, those rappers, Lil Garbage Truck and like Poodle Dior and Lil Rocket Launcher. That sounds like, all those sound like some random shit I would call myself. Lil Rocket Launcher, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was kind of mad when I seen dude had that name, because I was like, I should have called myself that. Like, that sounds like some shit I would say. But no, I like that rhyme though. About to hit my plug's line, I need some fucking cocaine. I just scammed a white man named Kurt Cobain. And I like how he says it in the song. I gotta find it again, I forgot where it was. But when he says it, he sounds so happy. Like, it brings him the absolute most joy and satisfaction to scam a white man named Kurt Cobain. Like, all of those details are very important. It's not just that he just scammed somebody, and it's not just that it was a white man, but it was a white man named Kurt Cobain. Like, all of that is just like icing on the cake, man. He said, about to hit my plug's line, I need some fucking cocaine. I just scammed a white man named Kurt Cobain. He sounds hella excited and happy that he did that. And it's so fucking funny to me. I don't know why that shit is so funny. Why did I start talking about this? I don't know, it's just in my head for some reason. Anyway, I was just gonna hurry up and finish this video so it could be a short, but since it's too long now, I might as well keep talking. So, what do y'all think about Kunlun? Kunlun from the Iron Fist. It's where Iron Fist was raised, I think. And this is how he like learned Kung Fu and got his superpowers fighting that dragon. I forgot the name of the dragon. It wasn't Fin Fang Foom. I almost want to turn the video off to look it up. This is why I hate that I lost my other phone. But even though it didn't have internet on it, so what difference would that make? I don't know, and I always like the name of it, and I like the fact that it's such a mystical place that it can like literally disappear out of reality, off the map for like a certain period of time. Like, I forgot the time period. It might be like every few years or every few days or every few hours, but Kunlun is literally inaccessible at certain time periods. Like, you can literally go to where it is and it's not there. It's not there. You have to like go to like you go to where it's like located, and it'll just not be there if it's not the right time. That's how it felt like friends' houses are sometimes. It's like if I go to your house and I come to see you and I can't come in, or you know, I can't, or you're not there or something. It's almost like Kunlun being closed. Like, oh, like I went to where Kunlun is, but I can't access it. Basically, I don't know. I love that. I had a weird dream. I was Martian Manhunter. I had a weird dream. I was not the entire Justice League, but like I was Batman, Superman, and Martian Manhunter, like all at the same time. It was weird as fuck. I don't know how I did that. That was a weird ass dream. I remember my mom took me to see Batman Forever when I was little. And like that's why I was really obsessed with Batman for like a long time. I thought about getting that particular bat symbol tattooed on my chest. I don't know, because I have Berkeley tattooed on my chest. Because I don't know, one day I was in Berkeley and I was like, I love this city so much. I love kicking it with all my friends so much that like, I love this city. I'm going to get the name of the city tattooed on my chest. But I don't know. I kind of just want to put something else there now. So I'm thinking about either getting a bat symbol or a big ass kanji for black. And if I get it, it'll cover up the Berkeley tat right here. But it'll also cover like my whole torso basically, because it's a big ass kanji. I'm not just gonna get one straight flat bar right there and not have anything else there, you know. I think I'm gonna get a nose ring to honor my grandma. My grandma Janice always wore a nose ring. I think I'm gonna get one. I want to get a tattoo of like a lion dog. You know the guardian lion statues you see in like Chinatown in any city. I always like love those ever since I was a little kid. Cause I grew up in West Oakland, which is right next to Oakland's Chinatown, and so like I would see those statues, like walking around the neighborhood and stuff like that. And so I don't know, like one of my happiest memories is being a kid in West Oakland, like at my grandma's house. I lived in on Chestnut Street with my mom and my grandma and my auntie, and my auntie friend Cindy would come over pretty often, and Miss Auntie Cindy. But we always be playing Crash Bandicoot and just hanging out in Oakland and shit like that, and like having hella fun and shit, rollerblading and shit, and like shit like that, playing with cats and stuff, and yeah, I love those guardian lions. That's what I was trying to say. I fucking love those. So I want to get one tattooed on my head, probably like right here. Since I'm officially like bald, bro, and I don't really see my hairline coming back no time soon. So I'm gonna keep shaving my head. So I figure I might as well get some tattoos on my head. Then I don't know. I don't want people to think it's like a cultural appropriation thing, you know. No, I know. What I'm really worried about is like that seemed like some like gangster triad shit to have like certain symbols. Like I know like in Japan, some people told me like if you want to go to Japan, don't get certain tattoos because the yakuza will be on your ass if you have like certain types of dragons on you or something, some shit like that. If you have like certain amounts of dragons and shit, certain like color patterns and shit like that, like you gotta make sure you understand what you're getting because you don't want to be like a target, mistaken for a target or something like that, you know. So I don't know, like getting the lion dog statue. I think those are Japanese too, but I know them from China mostly. I want to get one of those. I want to get a Hamato clan symbol like on my shoulder, like right here. But I might get like I don't know. I fuck with the Hamato clan like heavy. Like I feel like that's really my identity. One of my many identities. Like I'm hella passionate about ninjas and turtles. That's why I want to go to Central Park. I want to go to Central Park in New York so bad because I heard my favorite type of turtle is there. Red ear sliders. They're like native to Central Park. It's like their natural habitat. And they be in ponds over there just chilling and lurking. I'm gonna go like take pictures with them and play with them and stuff. Might even feed them if I do research. Cause I don't play with the ecosystem disrespectfully, you feel me? So like I'm probably not supposed to feed them like stuff that I eat unless they're mutated like me. But if they're just regular turtles, I shouldn't be giving them certain things. Then I like turtles like a lot. I was at a church lady house in San Francisco, and like she got some red ear sliders. The church mother of Impact Church, we was having like a gathering event celebration at her house, and like she got like 2 or 3 of them, maybe more, in like a tank, like in her hallway or something, in her laundry room or somewhere like that. I was just like, yo, that's my favorite turtle. Or they in the living room, I don't remember, but that's like my favorite. I was telling everybody that's my favorite turtle. I was telling the people on Facebook like about that, and that was like the last comment I got from Rachel on Facebook. She was like, "Yeah, represent." She loves New York too. She be over there sometime. Last time I seen her, she got back from the Bronx actually, or no, she was in the Bronx now. I think she went to Indiana, and then when I seen her, she came back to where I be at. And that's when we was kicking it again before, yeah. But I don't know. I want to go to the Bronx. I want to go to Bed-Stuy. Isn't that where the Bronx is? I always confuse the Bronx, Bed-Stuy, and Brownsville, because some of them are neighborhoods within neighborhoods. I want to go to Brownsville hella bad. I don't know, whenever I see videos of Brownsville, it just looks like a good place to skate. I don't even skate anymore. I don't know why I would still notice them. It's like, see, that's the type of thing, like certain things just never leave me. Like things I'm passionate. Like I still love skateboarding. I'll still probably watch a skate video every now and then. But like, I just don't have the energy for it. I get way too tired from skateboarding. Cause like, I don't know, it takes a lot of strength just for me to kick and push because of the sciatica. I hate having back pain real bad. Like, I want to be able to do like a sideways flip like Ratchet does in Ratchet and Clank. When you hold down R2 and you jump to the left or right. Anyway, I got this and a couple of other videos to upload. I'm hella hungry and the fucking sun is out like crazy. I love y'all. I have superpowers. I'm an alien. Oh, yeah. And something else I actually wanted to talk about was in the game. It's this game called Destroy All Humans, right? Destroy All Humans 2 specifically, right? They have a level based in San Francisco, right? Based on San Francisco called Bay City, right? I remember one day I was on that level and it's a game about like an alien trying to like basically destroy all the fucking humans. But more important than destroying them, he's harvesting their DNA so he can keep cloning his race because his race requires a percentage of human DNA for the cloning process to work. So that's what that game's about. It's pretty graphic. He like takes people's brain stems and shit and like puts it in a fucking blender so he can like harvest it to make more clones of himself and his race and shit like that. It's a very graphic concept, but it's like aliens and abducting people and shit like that. Like old 50s movies and type shit. You know, 50s drive-in movie theater. Like that's kind of the whole theme of it. 50s, 60s, 70s. Destroy All Humans 2 takes place, I think both games involve like, no, the first game is like the hippie free love era, and the second game is like right after that, whatever the fuck year it was. I think 60s, 70s, some shit like that. I think the first game might be the 60s, the second game is the 70s. So in the second game, you go to a level called Bay City, based on San Francisco, California, and there's a tower in the game called Coit Tower. I remember I blew that tower up a lot in that game. No, the weird thing is, and I went to the real tower, like in real life in San Francisco, and it's actually called Coit Tower, and I found that shit so fascinating, because usually they change the name of landmarks and shit like that. If they're gonna change the name of the city, why didn't they change the name of the one of the landmarks? I just found that hella interesting. But like in GTA San Andreas, there's San Fierro, which is based on San Francisco, and Pier 39 in that game, it's called Pier 69. Like the location where the pier is, it's obviously like an innuendo. And GTA does that a lot. I like GTA, but I don't know, as much as I like GTA, it's not necessarily one of those games where I feel like I want to do that in real life. GTA is probably the only game that's never made me really feel that way. Like fighting games like Street Fighter and shit, like I was like, oh, I gotta do that in real life when I played that game. Like Tekken and stuff like that. That's like Tekken was like kind of my introduction to martial arts. I ain't gonna lie. That and Rush Hour and Karate Class. But I feel like Tekken is the first time I think I can actually remember seeing all those different styles, people doing karate and taekwondo. That might have been the first time I ever heard of taekwondo. Might have been I've heard of karate a lot. I don't know. So I was born in 92. You think about it, like in the 80s and shit like that. From like the 60s throughout the 80s, like karate and kung fu were very popular in black culture. Like black exploitations, like Black Dynamite and shit like that. That's what Black Dynamite's kind of based on, is like that era of like black culture when people were like calling people jive and shit like that, jive turkey motherfuckers and shit like that, and motherfucking soul brother doing the kung fu and the karate and shit like that, fighting, sticking it to the man. Sounds hella sus, by the way. Stick it to the man. Stick it to your mama, you jive turkey sucker. Hey, it sounds like some shit you hear them saying in movies. I should be in a blaxploitation movie. Blaxploitation is funny. There's Honeybee. You remember Honeybee? That reminds me of Pam Grier. I think that's who that's based on. I forgot the actress that plays Honeybee, but yeah. Hey, no, look. Hey, that Michael Jackson episode was creepy. That shit was hella nasty. Why they keep disrespecting that nigga Cream Corn, bruh? That was my favorite character. They be disrespecting that nigga hella bad. Oh yeah, I remember. I referenced that in a song too. Like Cream Corn is low key my favorite character. Like I like Bullhorn because he rhymes, And Black Dynamite is obviously cool because he's Black Dynamite. But Cream Corn is just like, I don't know. I feel like he's the funniest character. And but I just don't like how they be disrespecting him and shit. Like, I don't know. I don't like how the story disrespects him, but specifically in the cartoon. But I like when he's like, I'm running things. I can't hit notes like that, nigga. But I remember in one of my rap songs, I said I'd be running things like cream corn from Bella. Why am I getting tongue tied? I used to say this shit fast. Running things like cream corn from Black Dynamite. Step my game up, my squad live the highest life. Hope you think the rhyme is nice. Sorry, about time to go. I'm about to get online and watch a fight. If I was a Pokemon, I'd be my favorite fighting type. Yeah, I wrote that shit. Champion style. That's what I named that song. It might be on one of my SoundClouds somewhere. I can't find it. Got no time for sucker shit. Too solid, dude. Shit back then was not too smooth. I had to switch up all my moves. Special thanks to all of you. Running things like cream corn from Black Dynamite. Step my game up, my squad live the highest life. Hope you think the rhyme is nice, but sorry, time to go. I'm about to get online and watch a fight. Oh yeah, one more thing. If I was a Pokemon, I'd be my favorite fighting type. Yeah, I remember I wrote that when I lived at that lady house in Hayward. I made hella songs in that lady house. But, that's fine. Oh yeah. But, nah, Cream Corn is hella funny. He's like, let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. That shit was hella funny. I just like saying that shit. That nigga said 123 pounds of pure dynamite. And then Black Dynamite showed up behind him and he got scared and started running. He's like, let me catch my breath, Black Dynamite. That shit was hella funny. That's like the funniest scene in that movie. Kung Fu is crazy. Kung Fu is crazy. I love Kung Fu so much. I don't know. I remember I was dedicated to Kung Fu. I still am. But like I really just like super, I don't know. I wish I could be like 9. I remember I was like 19 at my mom's house. And it was one of those stages in my life, kind of like when I was 15, where I was like kind of awakening to who I was. But I was already awakened to who I am. But I was just like defined in it. And I was very content. Other than going to that one school I didn't like, you know. I felt like I was pretty solid in my life and in my identity. I didn't feel solid in my identity at that school. I felt like when I went to SLZ, that was the beginning of me starting to disassociate. I don't know, I got along with people there, in journalism class and shit like that, and other classes. You know, I did hella cool artwork in English class and shit like that. But I felt kind of out of place there for some reason. I don't know why, I just felt like that. I felt like I wish I could have stayed in Oakland and kept boxing and shit like that. But I don't know, I just didn't really understand the point. When I was in 12th grade at the school I was in, I just felt like I didn't understand the purpose of me being there and what exactly I was supposed to be trying to accomplish. I just kind of felt like I'm going to school for no reason type shit. Just because other people in the world say I have to, but no particular goal or personified objective in mind. It was just really weird. I didn't see the point of it. Whereas before, I felt like I understood what I was doing, and I kind of knew plain and simple what the mission is, you know, and what the objective is, and what I'm supposed to be trying to do with my life, in terms of being a fighter and an MC and a skater and all the other shit I like doing. It was just kind of obvious to me. It's very kind of a straight. It was all those different things, but with such a straight and narrow focus, and then I just felt like I couldn't lose at it, but I didn't feel like that for a while until I was 19 and I was staying with my mom in Richmond. And I think I said in another video, I get up in the middle of the night and go tag over by the BART tracks so everyone riding on the train can see what I painted and shit like that. And you know, only thing I wasn't so much on back then, I wasn't as passionate about understanding electronics as I am now. I wasn't into that part of my identity yet. I mean, I kind of, it was an afterthought, I guess you'd say, from something that started when I was younger. But anyway, I'm finna get up and go get something to eat and say hi to these fine ladies over here. Wow, I can't move for some reason. She just cast Gravira. fart. Someone farted. Anyway, bye. Look at my nose. Hey, I'm actually kind of nice looking after all. I'm pretty handsome. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I look like hella. I look weird.